Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Now today's video is a transfer video. We have signed two players today, John McAtee and also Pepple from the Canadian side. Now before I talk about the two players which we have signed today, firstly I just want to let you guys know that I am doing a weekly series here on my YouTube channel, and I'm actually currently doing it right now as I'm recording this YouTube video. It's called the Virtual 92 Challenge, where I am walking to every single football stadium in the Football League, so all 92 stadiums virtually. So I'm either going to be doing it walking or cycling, and as you can see right now, I'm currently walking, getting those miles up. So basically I'm doing this challenge to raise some money for a fantastic foundation called the Free Kicks Foundation, which helps disadvantaged young children and young adults have a great day out at the football. Now, in order for me to do this challenge, I need to complete 8 miles per day. Now, I want to do this challenge by the end of the season. So by the time Luton play Hull, I want to complete this challenge. And that is 2,222 miles overall to complete this challenge. So I have to obviously do 8 miles per day for the next 278 days. At the moment, I am ahead of schedule as I'm recording this video, but I want to try and smash it out. I want to try and do this as quick as possible. Yeah, so it is a good challenge. So I will leave all the links down in the description below, guys. I have done a Just Giving page for donations as well, so you can raise as much money as possible for this great foundation. And I also will be doing a weekly series on my YouTube channel as well. So if you guys want to, check out the weekly series, that'd be great. I uploaded a video yesterday explaining everything on what I've done so far about the series, so if you guys could check that out, that would be great as well. So yeah, keep in touch with the series that's going to be coming out from now until the end of the season. But yeah, let's get on with the actual today's video and what it's all about really. So we are talking about two players which we have signed today. So John McAtee was the first player which we signed. It came out a couple of days ago that we signed him for a fee of around £500,000. Now John McAtee is a really good footballer. Now my mate, who is a Grimsby fan, has been talking non-stop about John McAtee and how good of a footballer he is over the last 12 months really, and he is a really good footballer. Now I've watched John McAtee a couple of times now, and the way he gets on the ball is great. His technical ability is fantastic. He's really gifted with the ball at his feet, and he knows where the goal is as well. Now John McAtee is also a big game player. Honestly, I think we've got a really good gem here. Grimsby fans have spoken non-stop about him and how gutted that he has left Grimsby, but I think this move is very beneficial for Luton and also for Grimsby, because we've also loaned him back for the season for him to continue his development, because he won't get into Luton's side right now. So it kind of makes sense to allow him to go out on loan to Grimsby, play regular football, be a key part of Grimsby for this next season while they're in League 2. And yeah, just let him play his football, let him develop, let him become twice the player he is by the end of the season. And then if we're in the Premier League or in the Championship still, he's going to be coming to us a much better player than he is now. So at the moment, the move makes sense, and he definitely is going to be one for the future. Honestly, guys, I watched the National League playoff final. I actually went to the West Ham Stadium to watch Grimsby win promotion, and on the pitch, he was one of the standout players. You can watch him on the pitch, and I don't know what it is when you watch a side which is like a couple of leagues below the division which your team's in. He just shines, and he just shows that he is a player that is like a mile ahead of everyone else. So honestly, I do believe this is a good signing, and I can't wait to see him in a Luton shirt. Honestly, when he gets the ball at his feet, he looks technically like gifted at the ball. He knows where the goal is. I've seen video clips of what he's done throughout the season. His stats from last year speak for themselves. Hopefully he can repeat another season like that in League 2, and we've got a real good player on our hands. And I'm obviously gutted for my mate who is a Grimsby fan, who's obviously gutted that he has gone, but he has come to a good club that we will look after him. So yeah, I look forward to watching him play in a Luton shirt in a year's time. And then the second player which we have signed is Pepple, the 19-year-old striker who has been playing in the Canadian League. He scored 6 goals in 7 appearances, and he has got a lot of clubs looking at him, and we were the first to pretty much react So he's good form. Apparently he was already on our radar. He's 19, he's young, he's powerful, and I think the aim for Luton is to sign players that are young, develop them, so then we don't have to go out and sign, you know, and spend big money later down in a few years' time. So these moves are making sense. We're planning for the future. Obviously we want to get the main core players coming into the club first, but then we will sign, you know, these youngsters that could potentially have a future here at Luton. So I'm really delighted that we are planning for the future. I think it's extremely important that we do. And, you know, signing players like McAtee and Pepple, you know, to send a message that, you know, our recruitment team is, one, really good, and two, that if we do lose like the likes of Elijah or other key players in the side, we've got backups ready. You know, all we've got to do is get these players developed, get these players, you know, ready to compete with these players at the club. And yeah, the future is looking good for Luton. You know, I think the problem is nowadays the academy football, it's so hard for academy players to then get to the standard of, you know, first team football. You know, I feel like players like James Justin, they're rare to find, especially for a club like Luton, because we're at a situation where we can't afford to give a 17-year-old lad, you know, plenty of game time if he doesn't, you know, if he ain't right, if he ain't ready. Whereas with James Justin, he was ready to do that. So, you know, players like Justin are going to be hard to find, you know, in the future. But I think this is the new way now, signing players that can do it at a young age, bring him in, develop him a little bit, send him out on loan, and then hopefully they are ready for then to be called upon in the first team football. So I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. 9 signings so far this season. I don't know if we'll make a few more. If we do, I think I'm expecting just a couple more youngsters coming in, like we have done with these 2 lads coming in today. But yeah, the future is looking bright, guys. But that is the end of the video, guys. I do apologise for my hair and how it's looked. It's very windy and I've been walking for a lot of miles already. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Drop a like if you did. Comment below your thoughts on our brand new signings. If you are a Grimsby fan watching this, please, you know, drop your comments down and your thoughts on, you know, John McAtee. Are you guys missing him? Of course, well, I gather that you guys are missing him, but for any Luton fans who don't know who John McAtee is and how good of a footballer he is, please let us know how good he is down in the comment section of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to follow me across all my social media, guys, if you haven't done already. And guys, if you haven't checked out my latest series, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next video.